guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Unpopular K-pop opinions because Ador filed an injunction against NewJeans.
1. Ador had filed an injunction to block NewJeans from signing ad contracts outside of their exclusive agreement, after that manager was caught going behind Ador's back to contact advertisers. It gave Hybe all the evidence they needed to flex their legal muscle and maintain control over the group's activities, especially after the December 3rd lawsuit about the exclusive contract validity. This isn't just about keeping NewJeans in check. It's about sending a message to anyone thinking of stepping out of line, whether it's the members, their team, or third-party advertisers. At this point, I've lost count of many lawsuits and injunctions we had. NewJeans running around like they're untouchable is cute, but the legal mess they're snowballing into practically writes itself. And once they lose the contract validity case, because spoiler alert, they will, things are going to get even uglier. Who knows, maybe they'll finally come to their senses. Maybe the court handing them a legal slap is exactly what they need. Call it a lesson in reality, because clearly common sense isn't on the menu. You can't scream mine out while still clinging to all the perks, like the dorm, visa, staff, and income. Also, many still question why
who's like the head in charge, like who's the captain of the ship?
Minheejin?
Ador is still open to rehash things with the girls when they're this untrustworthy. But Hybe isn't playing defense here. They're out for blood. If you think they're letting NewJeans out of their clutches without...
Minheejin, they're saying the girls.
It's Minheejin, I think. What the girls doing by themselves? They need a leader.
Yeah, that's like, who's the leader?
Minheejin, I think.
I think they would have said her name though.
I think it's Minheejin. I don't think they would do anything without her.
You're delusional. This isn't about trusting NewJeans. It's about making sure Mama Minheejin doesn't pull off the stunt of...
You heard her name?
Mama Minheejin.
Yeah, you heard it? Mama? So you happy now?
Yeah, I need them to call out by name.
The century and waltz away with their golden goose. Hybe isn't protecting the girls. They're safeguarding their reputation, their investors, and their money. Letting NewJeans re-debut under Minheejin? That's like handing her a blank check with a slap on the wrist. Not happening. And Hybe knows well that if they let this slide, their entire operation takes a hit. Who the heck would trust them?
The whole K-pop would take a hit, not just Hybe. And contracts left and right. It would be... Twice can leave, the Stray Kids can leave, aespa can leave.
Everyone's looking.
Baby Monster can leave. Anybody can leave at that point. You know, like no, it does. It can't happen.
And with a new group after that, investors would be bailing faster than a sinking ship, and no one's lining up to buy stock in a company that can't even keep their teenage idols in line. It's not just about losing NewJeans. It's about Hybe's credibility going up in flames. So what's the plan? Drag Minheejin through the legal mud until she's so buried in lawsuits that no one in the industry will touch her with a 10-foot pole, damage her credibility, exhaust her resources, and make sure any future business proposal she dares to present is dead on arrival. Hybe's not just trying to win, they're making an example out of her.
Collab
this
with
isn't
them. That's gonna put an X on your group, your team, your ads, your brand.
I think so too. Yeah, I think Hybe would try to destroy whoever tries to work with him.
About business anymore. It's a warning shot to anyone who thinks they can outmaneuver them. YouTuber Sojang has been sentenced to 2 years suspended imprisonment, 3 years probation, and ordered to pay 200 million won for defamation against one.
Wow, she got prison time.
Wow.
Wow.
But she lied. Like she lied.
But here in the States, is like defamation punishable by slander, punishable by prison, or just civil?
I think it's civil.
I thought it was always civil. I didn't think you could get prison time for slander.
I don't think so either.
Wow.
And young. And that's just the appetizer. Kang Daniel already sued her for 30 million won. And BTSV, aespa and Suho are lining up to finish what they started. Girlies cooked. So Jang finally getting her dues is the karma buffet we've all been waiting for. She spent 2 years churning out 23 trash fires disguised as videos, loaded with spliced audio, out of context clips, blatant lies, and straight up body shaming. It wasn't even subtle. She didn't critique their music or skills. She fabricated dating rumors,
I wonder if it's similar like this,
scandals,
like what this person does, like...
No, this person is presenting the truth. What I assume she did is just straight up lies. It's more like Tasha K. But I don't feel that should be punishable by prison time. Like
2 years especially too, because I've seen that other artists go in for 2 years for way harsher crimes that should get more.
Yeah, like this is just fucking slander. I mean, it's not doesn't make it right.
She must be a small-time, person. She doesn't have the best of the best to defend her.
Wow, that's.
I don't feel bad for her, but
I don't feel bad for her. It's more about the principle than I don't know her. I've never watched her. I honestly have no idea what. But if it's just slander,
I probably feel bad if she's like young.
So why does that matter?
Because you really don't know what you're doing when you're young. It's not an excuse, but someone should be watching you.
But I don't know. I don't.
2 years?
Yeah.
She won't get 2 years. She won't have to serve 2 years.
Yeah, especially considering that, we got 18 months for the fucking Sungri got 18 months, got out after 18
But he has
months.
a team of people.
Whatever else would get clicks from a drama-hungry
The
audience.
probation, whatever. Probation is. I feel like probation should be sufficient enough, honestly.
And for what? A quick buck. It was reported that she earned over 250 million won from ad revenue and memberships, profiting off of her victims' reputations and mental health. But guess what? She'll have to pay double that. The judges weren't hard on her.
The
They
people
were
were
fair.
consuming the
Let's not.
tea. I understand that because sometimes it's interesting to hear someone's perspective, and when they go on and on about it, it kind of makes it seem like it's true.
It's not a perspective, though. It seems like she twisted the facts. She manufactured facts, basically.
Like
She created fake news. Yeah,
She said her life.
That's what slander is.
Oh.
She didn't just provide her opinion. She slandered these people. That's why it's not about her opinion. She took the facts, she twisted it, made something completely out of context, and made it seem what it's not. Which I don't feel like that should be grounds for imprisonment. It's not tried, but prison time for something like that, I don't know.
Underestimate the damage she caused. Idols already live under a microscope. One false narrative can snowball into years of harassment, malicious comments, and irreversible damage to their careers. And
I guess because, the whole K-pop culture, people harass the artists, I guess, just for what her actions caused the other stuff. I don't know, because here, Tasha K slandered Cardi B, but what did Cardi B really suffer,
Emotional damage.
She did?
She felt like she was gonna end.
But then that's the same thing what they did too.
mental well-being. This wasn't gossip. It was targeted defamation designed to ruin lives. All while Miss Sojang lined her pockets. Now she's just facing the consequences. She's the perfect example of how parasitic content creators can be when they prioritize clout and cash over basic decency. It's poetic justice that the idols she exploited are the ones taking her down. 3. T.O.P. finally broke his silence, addressing his scandal and returned to the industry. This is the first time he speaks up
I
since
saw
leaving Big Bang and
some
announcing...
posts behind the scenes of him filming for Squid Games. When I read the comments, everyone seemed to, be on his side and happy to see him active.
It seems it's just the Koreans are mad, internationals are cool with it.
his retirement back in 2020. In a recent interview, he acknowledged how it's been after his 2017 marijuana scandal.
That's
yes,
long
marijuana,
ago.
not some violent crime,
right.
not corruption, not abuse, marijuana. And yet here we are in 2025, and people are still dragging him like he robbed Walmart or something, while his co-stars with far worse skeletons in their closets are skating by with barely a slap on the wrist. T.O.P. opened up about the role he played in Squid Game. His character Thanos is a rapper whose life spirals into chaos because of substance use and bad financial decisions. The parallels to T.O.P.'s own life are glaringly obvious. And he admitted that this made the role both deeply personal and incredibly challenging.
Yeah.
He's essentially reliving his past demons on screen, which takes guts honestly. But instead of acknowledging the emotional weight of that, people are out here clowning his acting like they missed the entire point. The criticism of his acting is hypocrite. People are saying it's exaggerated, over the top, and cringy. Well, duh, that's the freaking point. His portrayal of Thanos wasn't meant to be some nuanced Oscar bait performance. It was a caricature. A reflection of those try-hard wannabe hip-hop heads we've all seen in the scene. You know the type. Loud, obnoxious, drowning in their own delusions of grandeur. T.O.P. nailed that vibe. If you didn't pick up on that, maybe the...
Can you go to prison for screaming fire in the movie theater?
If there's no fire,
Yeah.
yes. But if there's fire,
No, well, yeah, of course.
you can.
But if there's no fire, you can?
You can't.
If there's no fire and you scream fire, can you go to prison?
Yeah.
Based
You're
on
inciting-
what's the law?
Well, you're inciting a dangerous situation,
Then I guess
inciting violence.
you could make the same case for slander, couldn't you?
Well, this is inciting violence with groups of people. Like, this is involving more groups. This is more individual to individual.
But she's still the fan base. Her fan base could have been, or like not even the hate base of the people were so huge. It's kind of like inciting violence.
Was she riling up the audience to like go to her comments and make fun of her or
that you don't know.
antagonize her?
That
We
you
don't know
don't
that.
know. Yeah.
It seemed to me it was more like they didn't like her content. I don't know if her fans were going to.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't move on past
The
that
idol's
situation.
comments.
It's just wild to me that you could go to prison for slander. I don't know. I think it has to do more than it can't just be like slandering. So it has to do. Maybe she incited violence. She did something like that. I can't believe you can just talk shit about
maybe
someone.
I think
and
the
they go
level
to
of
prison.
harassment was so deep. Like maybe there was like sensitive information that no one can possibly know, and she was
True,
claiming,
but
putting
that's
her
no
at
longer
risk.
slander. That's different. Like, doxing people.
But they said, this is slander. I don't know.
Problem isn't his acting. It's your lack of media literacy. Not every performance is meant to be subtle and restrained. Sometimes it's meant to make you uncomfortable, and T.O.P did just that. But we all know how cancel culture works. Like what else?
Guys, send a video to our Discord about Sojang. I want to see more. I want to see what the case is.
Else you want from him? He went on hiatus,
Ooh,
isolated himself, and used to
be
use
good to cover the case.
Too long.
Stephanie
Because
Too fucking
Sue.
long. Her videos are 2 hours long.
I
No.
love it. I
No.
love it. I love it.
together. He's been open about how hard the past few years have been for him mentally, yet instead of acknowledging his growth, or even just letting him exist, people are still hung up on a scandal that's nearly a decade old, while other Squid Game actors with even dirtier laundry are getting a free pass. Where's the outrage for them? Why is T.O.P the only one being crucified in the court of public opinion? Or, I can't with pity standing. It's the cringiest, most performative behaviors ever. You're telling me you stand an idol because you feel bad for them? Sweetheart, that's not standing. That's emotional charity work. And spoiler
I
alert,
don't know.
your fate
There's
isn't
always
safe.
got to be someone who's going to be the sacrificial lamb. If it was not going to be Top, it was going to be another actor or actress that's on the Squid Games or somebody. Someone always has to be the sacrificial lamb. That's just human nature.
You're talking about the pity standing now or about T.O.P?
Top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pity standing. I don't know why.
What is pity standing?
I guess the idea that you like someone because you feel bad for them. So like,
How do you
he's
do
so
that?
cute because you see that they suck, but you're like, oh wow, I hope they don't get cut because I guess you like their personality, but you see they suck.
That's you. You be
That's
liking
me.
people, and I'm like, why?
No, I don't. Why? Well, she's. Oh, I can't with pity stand. What?
I hate like giving people the pity vote, like in competitions. Like, oh no, but they're young. No, I don't care.
I don't see anything wrong with pity standing.
I don't like it. No, because then it's not fair to those who are truly talented, who actually earn that spot, work hard for that spot. Now, if you do pity standing for everybody,
Okay, hold
you're
up.
gonna get
Pity
poor talent.
standing doesn't mean that the person is lazy. Pity standing to me is the person is not talented, but
It's
they
not
work
gonna-
hard.
Okay, and you're not
cannot-
making the cut.
Okay,
you
but
don't make it. I'm sorry.
I can admire the hard work.
You can
If
admire
they
it,
just
but, okay,
straight up lazy,
so
then
you're
yeah,
saying
that's
if
different.
If a doctor study so hard, try so hard.
That's different. Doctor puts someone else's life in their hands. These idols, they don't put no one's life.
People's money's in their hands.
Doctor,
That's people's money.
pilots,
look at
like stuff
please,
like that.
please.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay, no, and money.
Fuck money.
People's
What
invest-
is money? It's
no,
paper.
but people invest into these people, and then what do you mean? Oh, it's cute. It's cute. Don't pay no bills.
Sending you a thank you card for your pity party. These pity stands stayed doing the most in the worst way possible. They'll hop into every single comment section like OMG. Why does everyone hate XYZ? They're so mistreated. Meanwhile, they're not boosting streams, not hyping performances, not praising their actual skills, just drumming up sob stories and treating their fave like a lost
Yeah.
puppy. Babe, this isn't a charity auction.
Yeah.
If your version of support is
I don't know, to
reminding
me, standing is wrong. Period. It's not pity. You can stand.
What do you mean by standing?
Well, I
Exactly.
guess going in the comments and fighting people. Like to me, whether you do that about the star or about the person that's about to be cut, it's the same thing. I don't see
Why
the
not?
difference.
Why you cannot talk to other people online about why you stick up for this person?
You have
That's
way
for
too
the
much
space.
time in your life
Yeah, but that's the space to do it. No.
to go for. I don't know. I mean, I guess, right? It's freedom of speech. Do whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want. So, but I mean, yeah, you're right. You can do whatever you want. It's just not for me, I guess.
in the world how tragically underappreciated your bias is. Then newsflash, you're part of the problem. Then there's those who bias the least popular member
I've
just
seen
because
you
it's
get
trendy to
banned
play
from
savior.
Reddit
Oh,
group.
so you pick
Yeah,
For
not for arguing, for selling.
no. Oh.
What does that have to do with anything?
I thought it was for arguing, like
No,
like Lakers, like
No, I broke terms of service. I knew what I was doing.
oh damn you.
I know what I was doing. The fuck?
your fave based on pity points instead of actually vibing with their personality or skills. Bold of you to assume they'd be flattered by your condescension. Imagine someone saying you're my favorite because everyone else hates you. Yeah, real heartwarming. They don't want your pity. They want your respect. But clearly, that's too much to ask from the moral high ground brigade. Pity standing isn't support. It's self-serving validation. You don't care about that idol as a person. You care about looking like the savior in the fandom. You're out here treating them like a charity case, while simultaneously screaming, look at me. I'm such a good person for loving the
Damn.
underdog. It's truly tragic. 5. Taemin's agency VPM Entertainment released a
But people
statement
can
about
do
his
that
activities
for
with Shiny.
alternative motive to make themselves look better. Like remember someone saying like about BTS. They don't really really like into BTS, but they're like, oh yeah, BTS. That's like
What do you
do you
mean,
call
oh, yeah,
that?
BTS?
That's like they're like standing, but not like they fake standing.
Yeah,
Like
that's
they're
not
trying to
pretty
make.
standard. Yeah, right. They're trying to get get clout by mentioning BTS.
So I feel like it's the same way for pity standing. Like you trying to get a little clout. Like, oh, look at me, I'm standing in a group because I'm such an innocent angel.
It doesn't have to be that motive. It can just be that the person identifies with the worst member of the group.
It's lame.
It's truly tragic. 5. Taemin's agency BPM Entertainment released a statement about his activities with Shinee. Honestly, why is this even a thing? Are some fans seriously that dense? We're talking about SM here, the kings of messy scheduling and scapegoating their own idols. The second Taemin missed the SM Town concert. The rumor mill fired up again, accusing BPM of holding him back. But hey, BPM let VVs join G-Friends reunion with no drama. So why would they block Taemin from Shinee? It doesn't add up. And y'all really think Taemin...
BPM needs to issue a statement why they keep hacked and promoting Bitcoin and Tesla. That's what they need to do.
Has no say.
They're not really hacked. They're
He
pretending.
and the Shinee members have been screaming for years that they'll never abandon the group. If he's not showing up, it's probably
They're
because
not
of solo
hacked.
commitments or SM
They
didn't
know what
give
they're
BPM a
doing.
heads up early enough to work Taemin's schedule. This is SM we're talking about. They love throwing their idols under the bus. Wendy, EXO, anybody? SM stans should already know this playbook by heart. And let's not act like it's the end of the world if Taemin misses a few Shinee appearances. The group's been around for 17 years. Taemin left SM to prioritize his solo career, which means Shinee isn't going to be front and center for him all the time anymore. That's fine. The
True.
members are allowed to do their own thing without fans losing their minds every 5 minutes. Let them breathe. It's not a betrayal if they occasionally put their individual goals first. 6. Let's review One Us Comeback. I Know You Know. One Us dropped a special album where they re-recorded many of their past hits. I really enjoy albums like this. Hearing new versions of these songs highlights just how much the members...
We have like another girl group. I know you know.
If you know, you know.
Oh, if you know, you know.
This is
This is I know. Oh, okay. Wow.
have grown and evolved over
You
the...
can skip this. You don't know this song. And BB Girls.
crafted. 7. Let's talk about BB Girls Comeback.
You don't know this.
We don't know. Should we know them? Let us know. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.